Howdy, my name's John Blanchard and I'm a Special Projects Engineer at Xerotech. I've done a lot of really interesting projects while I've been at Xerotech, but my favorite has got to be the Jeep electrification project for a customer of ours. We electrified a Jeep from the ground up, and then we were able to take it to a quarry to do some field trials. And as I've done a lot of off-roading back in the US, it was fun to finally do some off-roading while I was in Ireland. It was a good time. I grew up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, a small town opposite side of Detroit, Michigan. I grew up in the suburbs actually. I had a lot of really good friends in my neighborhood. We were always messing around with something, building something, and getting in trouble in the neighborhood quite a bit. I'm definitely a big community builder. I like to bring people together, but you know, you need the opposite sometimes as well. And so I really like going and seeing pretty views, pretty nature. I really like making do with not a lot. I like to describe camping as my two favorite things, which is doing something and also doing nothing at the same time. Because you set up your camp and then you can kind of just freewheel and sit around for a while, which is also one of my favorite things to do. There are so many projects that I was interested in building, but one of my favorites was actually a project I worked on through a couple of years. And it started with relocating the washer and dryer from the basement to upstairs so I could build an area for a welding table. And then I ended up buying a lathe, and so I had to buy an elevator to get the lathe down the stairs because it weighed 1.5 tons. And all of this was so I could build from scratch my own go-kart. It was a fun build. I mean, was it worth all the time and effort I put into it? I don't know, but I got a kick out of it. I have a big interest in pushing limits of my own builds. It's actually one of my favorite things about Xerotech. People will tell you how fast we can move because we have everything in-house, but they don't tell you how gratifying it is to actually be able to see and know every step of the process. I know the guy who's purchasing the metal. I know the guy that's gonna cut it to size. I can talk to him about the part that I designed, being a part of every single part of the process. That's most gratifying for me. I absolutely love it.